got us a little ballast change out today. Folks on the internet, as you can see, we've already killed power. Got the old neutral and hot taken loose. Kind of jumped into this a little bit. I know most people don't like it when you do that. They want to see the video from start. But this is what it is. You got a ballast. I'm suspecting the ballast is bad because I've changed the bulbs, put power on it, and well, that's the only two things that really go bad. Well, three, but I know I had power. Anyhow, I'm suspecting this ballast is bad. I ordered me one. I'm going to change it out. So, we get sure to get some YouTube hits on this. Anyways, you take these tombstones out, right? You just pop them out in the little metal casing here, and it's as simple as grabbing that top and then grabbing the wire that comes with it, right? And just wiggling it out of there. There's little slots in here. Little slots that just slide in and out of. Not too hard to do, man. Once you get up here and get your hands on. I ain't got a cameraman today. It's just you, me, and the devil make three. That's a little bit later. Anyway, so got blue here and red here. These are shunt type tombstones, which means they are commonly connected. So that one jumps to there, just makes a path. I'm no ballast expert, but I do claim to be an electrician from time to time. But anyway, we got our power. We're gonna take this bad one out, and we need a goddamn screwdriver for that. And I didn't bring one, but hold tight. I'll be right back. Well, I'm sure this is where most of you have turned out, unless you really are ballast change-out enthusiasts. Got my little stubby Klein type Phillips here. And it's as simple as taking one screw out normally in these things. Normally it's simple as loosening this guy up. Swapping him out. There you go. There you go. Ordered me a little ballast from Bowles Depot on the old internet. They seem like good little lads. Comes with this nice bubble wrap, fancy stuff there. I'm probably not even in the shot. You just hear my voice right along. But anyway, it comes like this. You just unravel it. It comes with a different part number. But I'm guessing that's just the latest and greatest upgrade because I couldn't get a SC. They only sent me an N anyways. That's industry jargon. I'm sure that you're all like, what are you talking about? SC and N. Part numbers, what? Just turn the lights on, handyman, electrician. Alright, so y'all, this is where it gets moment of truth. Because I ordered this and it's got a different part number. We're going to see if it fits. Bang, that looks good. Bang, that looks good. Okay. We look like we're going to be in business here, folks. I did go ahead and take the measurement and the measurements of the old ballast compared to this one I ordered, and it looked pretty close, so I feel good about it. Main thing is you want to check. You have a nameplate or a description of what are compatible on these ballasts. So we should be in good shape. And what I mean by that is, just because the part number is different, they could have upgraded. They could have changed those out and then changed them, for that reason. But you want to make sure that it is whatever bulb you're running, F2, 32, T8. 2, I know this sounds like a little much, but that's what you want to check on, man. Just make sure that your bulbs and your ballasts are compatible. You should be in good shape. Obviously, you want to check your voltage and hertz frequency, but that's pretty common. It'd be kind of weird if they sent you something like that. But anyways, 120, 60 hertz, and you got the right bulb compatibility. That's your main three. Okay? So, what we want to do is go back in reverse order, right? I'm going to hook the power up last. We're in reverse order, alright? I don't want anything stabbing me in the eyeballs while I'm doing it. Okay. So we took off blue, we're going to put on blue. Alright. So, all you gotta do is take your little wires, they come pre-stripped, ain't that nice of them. Just jab them in these little holes right here. These little holes. Give them a good push. And then they bite. And they won't come back out. I'm a big old pull and tug method individual, man. Once you put a wire on a connection and a dang wire nut or butt splice or whatever, old timer taught me that. Give it the old tug method. Make sure it ain't gonna come out of there. I ain't looked back since. Alright, so this is what I mean by the tombstones sliding into their slots. I didn't have to take this guy out. I did have to take this guy out because these wires, you will have to twist them and turn them, make sure that they come out. But there's little rails here, and you just pop them in. You just pop them in. You just pop them in. Ah, there it went. All right, so, and it's just something like that there, man. It's very, very simplistic idea they got going on here. Okay. Yeah, very, very simple. Right? You take this and you shove this guy right in here like so. And make sure it bites. The old tug and pull method. It looks like it's going to go. Now you got all these wires, all this rat's nest we call them in the industry, going everywhere. Oh, hold on. I got to hook up my power first. Hook up my power first. I'm getting ahead of myself. Alright? Okay. I like to save wire, man. I don't like to trim it up and, save it for a rainy day. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and wrap these around the old ballast. It looks like it's just enough to get where we need it to be. Good stuff, good deal. Probably trim some more up there on them factory strips, but I don't know. I think they're going to do the job. So, solid to solid connections, you want them pretty much flush. What I mean by solid to solid is wire type comes in solid or stranded. These are two solid wires, so flush. There's a different method for stranded, but we're not dealing with stranded, so I won't bore you there. Okay, so solid to solid, making sure they're flush. A little wire nutty connection. And we should be in business, so yo. Alright. So, what I want to do here is get this little pigtail away. We didn't need. Try and just clean up your wires, man, because we got a wire guard that's going to go on here. Right? And the way this thing fits is you don't want it to grab on these little wires, man, because it will get into them. And then you got you a whole another different situation going on. That's why we electricians got these big old shoulders, right? We're always up here doing this number. Nah, just kidding. But it does get tiresome working on a ladder all day with your hands and above your head. But clean this side up. Something like that there. You just take you a loop, you know. Just form you a little loop. You tie it all together. You tie it all together right here. Twist her on up and give her a little twist. And get it out of the way of that guard that's coming, because like I said, you don't want to get that joker into any of that stuff. It usually don't work out good for the home team. Alright. I think that'll do for a town this size. You get the guard. Alright, for the guard. You know what, before we get the guard, put all that on there, which ain't much to it, but I like to save steps where I can. Go ahead and try me one of these light bulbs. Make sure that the old ballast was indeed the culprit. Okay. Bulb's all locked in. About to hit the switch. Like to see it. Here you go. Look at there. It was the ballast the whole time. Imagine that. Your boy does half cockamamie know what he's talking about and doing. Anyhow, we know that the ballast was the point of failure. So we'll take this bulb back out. Put our guard, wire guard mold, whatever you want to call it, back on, and lights, camera, action. I just wanted to show y'all how this guard goes in and what. And this is if you're still tuned in. I know this is a little long-winded video, but if you're still tuned in, this is a major part of this change out. Is you do want this guard to not contact your little wires in there, and I'll show you what I mean in a second. Very easy to change this guard out. All it does is snip into these little retaining slots. But some of these guys, man, I ain't saying nothing about handyman, but they'll leave these wires up in here, pinned in here, and thinking that's a good idea. And I've seen it time and time again where these little sharp metal edges will arc out your little wire. So make sure you got them tucked up nice and tight by your tombstones, because they will eventually fail right there. So yeah, looks like we got the job done today. One of the jobs done today. You gotta get out there and mow my yard and do all. You don't want to hear about the to-do list, but this is one of them as it pertains. So yeah, got us back in action. Ain't no more window walling it. Got us some of our fluorescent lighting fixture back. Yeah, put our little our fish bowl up here. Just got it back on. And say this one's always a pain in the butt. Pops in there just like that. Dude! See ya. Now you know how to change out a ballast.